Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. Spyro the Dragon is coming to Crash Team Rumble, and we get very, very little information, but we do get the tweet. We're all fired up for Season 3 of Crash Team Rumble, available on December 7th. Now, I believe they kind of did something like this last time where it takes a few days and then they kind of have a roadmap, because ultimately Season 3 begins on December 7th, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the day that Spyro comes out. It could be. I'd love it to be, but we also don't even have just him. We also have our third and final Spyro character that was leaked many, many moons ago when the game, I believe, first came out. In those data mines, we knew that Ripto was coming. We knew Allura was coming along with Spyro. So you see the three of them, and then obviously Crash. You see even gems from Spyro. You kind of this mix, right? You actually get this little synergy between Crash materials or collectibles mixed in with Spyro, mixed in with the background of Spyro stages, right? So it's happening. It's so freaking exciting. And I know this isn't Spyro 4. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But, one thing I will say, I've actually been out of this game for quite a while. I actually haven't played Ripto yet. I've been out maybe since, I think Engine came out in August, and I think maybe late August was the last time I've played it. So it's been several months. Even myself, I could not keep it going on this game. It's everything that I've said it is, right? I think it's a good game, but I don't know if it was built to last. I really don't think it was, and the player-based problems, obviously we've had so many new games come out, but this is something you can bet your bottom dollar, okay? This is something that I come back for, and I don't care when Avatar Frontiers of Pandora comes out. This is what I'm going to be playing on December 7th, as long as I guess that's the day Spyro comes out. Again, if Spyro doesn't come out that day, I'll play it whenever Spyro releases, or Allura. I would play as either of them. But one thing I want to talk about, Spyro 4, right? Now, we've mentioned this like thousands of times. Canadian guy has mentioned it thousands of times. But here's the thing. You announce it now. You announce this season now. And like I said, I think there'll be a roadmap over the next few days of what Season 3 will look like. However, December 7th should definitely set off something in your head. Why? It's the Game Awards. Now, here's the deal. This could be the ultimate troll. This could have just coincidentally lined up. I don't remember when Season 2 started, if that was also a Thursday. I would not be shocked if it was. I would not be shocked if just by chance, the way they've handled it and the amount of weeks and months that seasons last, that it lined up that this season would start on that day, on a Thursday and on that day, okay? I'm saying that. I guess that's a possibility. However, it's such a happy coincidence because that day is the day of the Game Awards. And look, there's not anything massively pushing to do a Spyro 4 announcement at the Game Awards, but that every Spyro fan on planet Earth is now going to be, and I've actually seen this online. I think a lot of people are kind of with me here. Not saying it will happen, but the fact is, because of that date, you have now put into people's heads that you must watch the Game Awards with some % chance that it's possible that Spyro 4 gets announced there. And here's the thing. I don't think that's all that wild. I mean, yes, we've been talking about Spyro 4 for, depends on who you're talking to. It could be years, could be longer. But, I mean, it is fair to say. And this is not, in my opinion, this is not some throwaway thing, right? I think you kind of almost gloss over yes, we won and Spyro's coming to Crash Team Rumble. I think it means more than that, right? I think you do this on purpose. Now, you could say Crash Team Racing, but I think you do this with the intention to then make Spyro 4. And you could look at the hints that I believe they're hints that we've kind of gotten over the last little while. It definitely sounds like they've been teasing the studio that makes Crash Team Rumble. It really seems like they've been teasing Spyro. And not just coming into Crash, but coming just in general in his own game. So I really think this is the start of what would then be a Spyro 4. Do I think it's going to happen on the Game Awards? Honestly, my gut would tell me no, okay? I would actually expect there to not be an announcement. If you're going to expect an announcement and then it doesn't happen, you're going to get crushed, right? So I think to not expect an announcement, and then if it does happen, that's just a great surprise. You know what I mean? I think that's the way to go at it. But that's just me. You can do whatever you want. But I do think there's kind of more there. Not necessarily the date, though. I think the date is something that maybe they've been just laughing in the studio for a while, saying, Jesus Christ, this was the date we had planned for Spyro. They weren't even thinking of the Game Awards or whatever it may have been. I don't necessarily think there's a connection there. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.